So last December, I was lucky enough to get to go on a trip to the Bahamas with the Reef Institute to go and assist a local resort owner and reef manager in protecting and conserving his local reef area. We arrived into Freeport and were met with the taxi driver who brought us out to the Paradise Cove Resort. As you can see, the island is still in a state of disrepair following Hurricane Dorian a few years back, and this part of the Bahamas unfortunately has been suffering economic hardships due to the lack of jobs and opportunities ever since the cruise ships and tourists started going to Nassau instead. But we arrived to the site. It was an absolutely beautiful beach, nice bungalows, and an awesome beachfront. The waters were crystal clear, so the first thing we did was hop in to survey the area. We checked out the reef balls that he'd already installed several years back that survived through the hurricane and are recruiting lots of fish and other marine life. After that, we went and met the resort owner Barry and some of his staff members who do the eco tours there. And then we joined up with Larry from Reef Innovations to help him build some reef balls there to add to the ones that Barry had already. We helped build the molds, prepare everything, fill the balls up with air, and pour the concrete into the molds to create the new reef balls. Alright. After the molds sat out all night, then we crack them open and remove the paneling, wash off the balls, and end up with these beautiful reef structures. Reef balls are one of the most prolific artificial reef styles globally. That night we headed off to the local fish fry, got a little tour of the island, and then headed up to find out where the locals eat. Had a wonderful dinner of fried fish and conch salad. The next day we woke up and headed across the island to go visit another coral restoration group called Coral Vida. We wanted to go and check out their coral nurseries and see what they're up to and learn about their methods and techniques for coral restoration in the area. They had an absolutely beautiful facility, which was clean and well kept and an absolutely stunning location. They're a relatively young group, but we hope to work with them more in the future. And we headed back to Barry's place, and the next day woke up early and I headed out on the kayak by myself for a little solo dive to look for corals of opportunity, recruits, and just get an idea about the replenishment on the reef. The dive was nice, not too many hard corals around, lots of soft corals and sea fans, but there were a few nice hard corals around, and we hope to install some coral nurseries in this area and start to do some restoration to help bring back the reefs that have been decimated due to warming ocean waters and several decades of disease epidemics. After that, we enjoyed a nice sunset. We got back on the ferry boat and headed back to West Palm Beach.